A hurler from South Carolina will be the starting pitcher in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Interesting guy, Zach Godley. Not an overpowering guy, but he pitches with a lot of emotion. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Decent slider, pretty good changeup. He has a good fastball, a good changeup, and a good slider. And if he has all three, he has a pretty good shot to shut somebody down.
Stepping in, David Dahl. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first two games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. 1 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Outside and low, 3-0.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Grounded to third. Lamb fields it cleanly. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. A career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. 2 hits in 7 tries. He also has 1 home run. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled. Godley, a native of South Carolina. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Hit down the line at first. Goldschmidt will take this to the bag himself, and with that, the inning comes to a close. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now the Diamondbacks will get their first turn at it. No score. German Marquez starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard soft, you can go in and out, and anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Breaking ball taken right down the middle. Boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. Come in feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but he can't connect, and it's 1-1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Previous history with German Marquez. He's gone 6 for 10. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. LeMahieu on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We'll be right back at Chase Field in just a moment. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. And that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And guys, in this one today, we get to watch Gold Glover at first base. Watch the way he manipulates the bag with his footwork. Watch the way he bails his teammates out with picking balls out of the dirt. Can't stress this guy's importance enough.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. The career head-to-head numbers with Zach Godley. He's just 2 for 9. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
In is Gerardo Parra. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
2-0 count, and the pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
The 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting ninth, pitcher.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
In now, German Marquez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases loaded. The 1-0 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Two-0 count. The pitch finds the zone. Strike 1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
Into right field, that's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, right fielder, David Dahl.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. He went down looking to open up the ball game. From the stretch. Line softly toward the hole. That's in there. Base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Ready for another chance? DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting a guy in from third.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Three runs already home here. Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Into the box, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Still only 1 out in the inning. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch, and he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The batter, number 28, third baseman.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Colorado's out in front, 5-0. Jake Lamb standing in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Arenado into shallow left, 1 down.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. In the outfield, Gerardo Parra, former Gold Glover, takes amazing routes to the baseball, big-time arm, a pitcher's best friend.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, David Peralta. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 4 for 13. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. Fouled away. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a strike.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the 2nd.
Swing and a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan McMahon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
One and one to the Rockies' first baseman. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Stepping in now, Gerardo Parra. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it into third base now, as I believe that'll be scored as a wild pitch. Story stands at third with one gone in the inning. Shoots this one over to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box now, Chris Iannetta, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 2-1 home is taken for strike two.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball three.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Hit on the ground to short. Marte fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Marquez, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
And that's out number 1.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Daniel.
Up next for Arizona, Daniel Descalso. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Descalso behind 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting 9th, pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Godley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
No balls.
Hey, that's
2
a
strikes.
well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, German Marquez, as we begin the top of the 4th.
German Marquez.
And now a pitch on the way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is Pollock. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Up next for Colorado, right fielder David Dahl.
Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. The pitch. Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Line drive to center field. Pollock is there. 2 gone.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And the pitch. Soft liner towards short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They lead it 6-zip. Digging in to try it again. A.J. Pollock hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
A.J. Pollock.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
And gentlemen, the Rockies are challenging the
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
One strike.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. No runs, just one hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. The 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Full count now. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch on its way. There's ball four.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb standing in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, David Peralta, as he rips it on the ground to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Patrick Corbin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. There's a look at the final line for the Arizona starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin comes in with 6 hits in 34 tries. He's taken him deep once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Marte gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Trevor Story.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Ball 1 to start the at bat. McMahon leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Digging in now, Yasmani Tomas. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. Tomas stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game. Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Striding in once again, Alex Avila comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Tomas on at first. Nobody out. And that one stayed up a little high.
There's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now, Daniel Descalso, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Tomas, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Dyson, originally from Mississippi. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. They still find themselves down 6-0. Randall Delgado gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In is Gerardo Parra, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Gerardo Parra.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Fastball that just misses inside. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. Skied into straightaway right. Peralta's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Chris Iannetta. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. Here it comes. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Into the box, German Marquez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0. Splits the plate for a strike.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They lead it 6-zip. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, A.J. Pollock. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pollard is retired, and there's 1 away.
The shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Ketel Marte. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. LeMahieu scoops it up. Throw gets him 2 down.
First baseman, number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
Digging in to try it again, Paul Goldschmidt. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Now the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And the changeup is way low that time.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
2-1 to David Dahl.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Hit out towards second. Descalzo over to his left, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And it's 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
For me, check
Center
swings
fielder,
are right there next
Charlie
to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, he has 7 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled away. One and 1. Here it comes. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line, a fair ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ready once again, Jake Lamb will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and 1 strike. On its way is pitch number 75. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. On the ground to the right side, LeMahieu's got it. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Dahl is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Come on!
Comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Adam Ottavino takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Lamb, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. It's 2 balls and a strike to Yasmani Tomas.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back, no double play.
The catcher, number 5.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Pitch on its way to Avila. Here's a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
0-1 pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
1-1.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 left for Arizona. They still find themselves down 6-0. Here's Ryan McMahon now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
1 ball, no strikes to count. This is on the ground over to first. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
That's a ball.
4-1. The 1-0. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Sharp ground ball to third. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
In is Gerardo Parra, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
McMahon on second, Story on at first with nobody out. Two and two. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. McMahon over at second. Story is over at first with one away. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-2. Slow little roller to third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, pitcher, Adam Ottavino.
Raimel Tapia will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Here's a pop-up now. Lamb is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Rockies 7 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Chris Russin is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 52, Chris Russin.
Striding in once again, Daniel Descalso. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Nick Ahmed will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Nick Ahmed.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. In previous meetings against Chris Russin, he's gone 2 for 8. Hit the other way out toward right field. Waiting on it is Dahl, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Center fielder number 11.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go A.J. Pollock. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Rounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Just a touch outside. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Antonio Bastardo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Antonio Bastardo.
Ready for another chance? David Dahl. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Leading off for the Rockies, right fielder David Dahl.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is a heater in there for a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. The 1-2 hit out towards second. Descalso is up with it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. In previous meetings with Bastardo, he's hitless in 6 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Now
Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set, and the pitch. Up around the face.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Lofted in the air out to right field. After it is Peralta. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. And there's ball one.
1-1.
The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Colorado, but they're still in control, 7-0. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. That misses. 1-1 the count now to the Arizona shortstop.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
1-2 now. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. McMahon is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
High in the air out to center field. Blackmon is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the pitch. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pitch on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Arizona down to its last strike. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Colorado Rockies took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. German Marquez earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Zach Godley struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies: 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome, everyone. A very happy Easter to you from all of us here at Inside the Show. Let's recap.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Welcome to Inside.